Welcome to part 2 of this video series demonstrating the new features and functionality in Witness Horizon 25. In this video, we will demonstrate the new Properties pane and undo redo capabilities.
Let's start by launching Witness. Everything should look very familiar, but you'll see that over on the right side of the screen, we've now got these two new panes that are available. So if I start to create a model through standard drag and drop, then instantly, as soon as that item is created, then we see that there are properties that are shown to us with the data contained in them. If I pick on just a single element, then we can see that we've got the label, we can see the location, width, and height. Prior to this release, to access and update this information, we would have needed to go to Update Graphics and navigate the dialog boxes. Now we can access and edit that information directly in this pane, which is much quicker. And if we've got multiple items that we have available, then on any one of those, as I start to click around those different items, then we can update them straight away. And if I want to make a change to one of these, then I can pick the queue type, set it to account instead, and instantly it's updated on the screen. So all of that interaction of getting the model to look the way you want is so much more accessible to you, and that should speed up the process of making those changes that you want to make. As I select amongst these different items, you can clearly see here what it is that is currently selected. So we know it's the Machine 1 icon that is selected there, Machine 2, and so on. We can tell straight away exactly what it is that we're updating and make that change to the correct properties as we need to. Looking at the single properties individually, we've actually added some new data in there. We've got the location, and previously, if we wanted to position an item, we would have the coordinates displayed up in the title bar window. But I can now position that very accurately using that location X and location Y, giving you far more control over how that model is laid out. And if you're updating the display dynamically through actions and using some of the functions that are available to set the position of it, then key things you need to know are the type of the object and its instance number. So for the main icon, we have icon number 1, and if I pick the status icon, then that tells me that's icon number 2. So again, the relevant information that you need when you're writing your actions is now more clearly available and accessible. And if I group select a whole load of items, then we can see that we've now got multiple display objects selected. For those properties, we obviously can't display values for everything. We've taken the common properties that exist for all of those objects and we display those. But for example, we don't see a width and a height here. Looking at another example, if I select these two icons, then we can see that they've got a common icon, and I'm able to pick a new icon here, update that, changing both of those icons at once. This functionality makes group changes easier and quicker to do. As another example, on any of these objects, if I want to make that wider, I can click on that and make it a bigger icon, and it applies it immediately. For the location, these two machines are in different places. And so you'll see that they have that location property, but they're different values, and we're not able to display what that is. But we do give an indication that it's different, and we can overtype that and make it the same if we want to. So if I want to apply that to align those values, I can set a value and adopt the property value there. And if I want to edit those individually, then I can come up to this list. You'll see that it now says all in the top. When you have multiple items, all of them are displayed, but I can pick individually between them. And then as I pick from Machine 1, I see the exact properties from Machine 1, and if I pick Machine 2, I see the exact properties from Machine 2, and so on. I don't need to go and try and find it on the screen and edit that one by one. I can keep that graphical selection and can make those changes and update the values as I need to. Going back to that all display, let's look at another feature that will save time. If we've got those different values, maybe I don't want to set them to the same thing as I did on the X. Where we do have different value sets, we've got this triangle button here that I can click on, and that will then show me the individual values for each one of those. So I could have 50 different things selected on the screen and identify which one of those it is that I'm looking at, and come through and make individual changes to those much quicker than I ever could before. So once I make those changes, I can just click OK. And then it adopts that value. This is a much simpler way of handling individual items, but also group selecting and multiple value setting for these items. And let's select a few more things. If I want to just take that part queue and remove that graphical item, I can click on the delete button. And it will take that part queue away and leave me with everything else selected. Or I can click to delete all of those. I've deleted those graphics, but the elements do still exist, as you can see here. And because we now don't have those dialogues present, we need to make sure that undo and redo are as powerful as they need to be, because you can't make a change and hit cancel if you've done the wrong thing. It's live, and those changes will be happening to the elements themselves. So we still have the Control-Z, or we have the undo and redo capability here for those display property changes.
To learn more about the other new features and functionality in Witness Horizon 25, please watch the other videos in this series. And to learn more about Witness, visit www.lanner.com.